In my holy mountain, he says, read.
Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble.
Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, he said, read.
For the day of Hamashiach Yahushua coming, for it is nigh at hand.
He's the Most High. Through Hamashiach Yahushua coming, for it is near at hand. Read.
A day of darkness.
A day of happiness, joy, and happiness, love, and happiness. Did it say that? It said what?
Day of darkness.
This day of the Most High. This is a day of Hamashiach Yahushua. A day of darkness, read.
And of gloominess.
Of gloominess, read.
A day of clouds.
A day of clouds, read.
And of thick darkness.
And of thick darkness. Come on.
As the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong.
A great people and a strong, read.
There had not been ever the like.
There have never been like these people that he's talking about right now. Read.
Neither shall be any more after it.
Woo. Go ahead.
Even to the years of many generations.
Read.
A fire devoured before them.
A fire gonna be devouring before us. Read.
And behind them a flame burning.
A flame burning. Before us gonna be a fire. Behind us gonna be a flame. Why is that? Because America gonna be, the flame gonna be burning, and the fire gonna be going ahead of us. Go ahead.
And the land is as the Garden of Eden before them.
Yeah. What we're trying to get to is this land is going to be like the Garden of Eden. Read.
And behind them a desolate wilderness.
A desolate wilderness, because the Most High is going to have a Mashiach Yahushua burn this place up. And how long it's going to take? 1 hour.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah. And nothing shall escape them.
There's nothing going to escape them, it says. Read.
The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen, so shall they run.
That's right. You're going to be running. Come on.
Like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains, shall they leap, like the noise of a flame of fire that devoured the stubble, as a strong people set in battle array.
That's right. Vengeance of the Most High. Gonna use his people, gonna use Israel. Read.
Before their face, the people shall be much pain.
Before our face, people will be much pain. That's why I blow this warning out. Read.
All faces shall gather blackness.
Yeah, I'm black. I got blackness. I got black in my family. They be talking about Indian now, right?
Right.
They go, I got some black people in my family. I'm black. I'm black. Look at white as ever. Pale as ever. I got black people in my family. You try to get somebody to come on, be with me, say you my cousin. But they're gonna be black, all face gonna bear the blackness because all the soot, like when them Twin Towers came down, all the black soot that's gonna be in the air from the destruction. Read. 2.
They shall run like mighty men.
Run like mighty men. Read.
They shall climb the wall.
Climb the wall. Come on.
Like men of war.
Like men of war. Come on.
They shall march everyone on his ways, and they shall not break their ranks.
So that means you're going to be able to know how to march Israel style. You got to know how to march. So we're going to march, this to the elect. Go march, and nobody's going to break their rank. You're right, you're right, you're right, left, right. Stop your right and drag your left too. Good. We're going to be doing all the things that has been taught. But some brothers now, they don't think it's important. So are they gonna be able to march? You don't know how to march? How you gonna be able to fulfill this? And you don't know nothing about marching? Read.
Neither shall one thrust another.
We're gonna be all together in love. Like I keep saying, it's about love of the brotherhood, love of the sisterhood. We gotta love each other. That commandment is just as great as love of the Most High with all your heart, mind, and soul, and strength. To love thy neighbor as thyself. It's just easy. Most High said through Hamashiach Yahushua, the second is just important as the first. Because it's how to serve the Most High and how we serve each other. That's what it's all about. Read.
They shall walk, everyone in his path. And when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded.
That's spiritual power. That's spiritual power. Read.
They shall run to and fro in the city. They shall run upon the wall. They shall climb up upon the houses. They shall enter in at the windows like a thief.
That's right. You're going to be going into the windows like a thief. They ain't going to know when we come. Just in the house. Ooh, go ahead.
The earth shall quake before them.
Earth going to quake
tremble. The sun and the moon shall be dark, and the stars shall withdraw their shining.
Because of all the destruction that's going to be going on. You're not going to be able to see them. The stars not going to just stop shining. They're just, you're not going to be able to see them. For all the destruction that's going to be happening. Read.
And the Most High shall utter his voice before his army, for his camp is very great. For he is strong that executed his word. For the day of the Most High is great and very terrible, and who can abide it?
See? So he is strong who does what? Executed his word. See? Those are the ones going to be cleaned up. Because Mashiach said in John 5:15-3, now you are clean by the word which I have spoken unto you, through the Most High. Verse 12.
Verse 12. Therefore also now, saith the Most High, turn ye even to me with all your heart, and with fasting, and with weeping, and with mourning.
So the Most High told us to turn to him with all our mind. With all our mind, he said, and with fasting. You know, he's just talking about one day of fasting. He said, and with fasting, and with weeping, and with mourning for him. Read.
And rend your heart, and not your garments.
And rend your mind, and not your garments. We should tear our garments like that was, you know, a sign of humility before the Most High. It said, rend your mind, and not your garments. Read.
And turn unto the Most High your power. For he is gracious and merciful, slow to anger, and of great kindness, and repenteth him of the evil.
See? Turn to the Most High, because he's gracious and merciful, slow to anger, and of great kindness, and repenteth him of the evil. He'll be sorry to bring the evil upon us. Okay, let's go to 1 Chronicles 15:24. The horn was blown for a time of worship. 1 Chronicles 15:24.
1 Chronicles chapter 15 and verse 24. And Shebaniah and Jehoshaphat and Nathaniel and Anasah and Zechariah and Benaiah and Eleazar the priest did blow with the trumpets before the ark of the Most High. And Abilam and Jehiah were doorkeepers for the ark.
Right. So they blew the trumpet before the ark of the Most High. Ark of the covenant. Before of the Most High. The priest did. 16 and 42.
First Chronicles?
Yes.
16 and 22.
42.
42. First Chronicles chapter 16 and verse 42. And with them Haman and Judah with trumpets and cymbals for those that should make a sound, and with musical instruments of the Most High. And the sons of Judah were porters.
Right. So you see they made a sound. We had music. David was a musician. He played the piano. I'm going to say the piano. The harp is just like a piano, just horizontal. You got keys on the strings, you know. With the sound. That's the sound that the Most High loves. Numbers, now get Jeremiah 4 and 5. We went to Numbers because it's a time of assemble. We blew the trumpet for a time to assemble. That's why Israel was so wicked, talking about we're going to go to Egypt, so we don't have to hear the sound of the trumpet. Well, we got to follow the sound of the trumpet. You see what I'm saying? They had different sounds that told us certain things we had to do according to the law of the Most High. Jeremiah 4 and 5.
Jeremiah chapter 4 and verse 5.
And you see that, a reason I'm going through different prophets and so forth to show you that this is what we were doing. We knew these things. It's not something new. We'll read that.
Declare ye Judah, Salakia. Declare ye in Judah, and publish in Jerusalem, and say, blow ye the trumpet in the land. Cry, gather together, and say, assemble yourselves, and let us go into the fenced cities.
Right. So this was a call to assemble ourselves. We're supposed to assemble ourselves. Go back to Joel, the 2nd chapter. And let's read verse 15. It was a call to assemble ourselves. So we had different meanings for the sound of the trumpet blowing.
Joel chapter 2 and verse 15. Blow the trumpet in Zion. Sanctify a fast.
So it says, blow the trumpet in Zion. Where's Zion? Zion is another name for the children of Israel. We're the Most High's holy monument. It says, sanctify a fast. Well, we're telling everybody to fast. Call a solemn assembly. See? Read.
Call a solemn assembly.
Right, go ahead.
Gather the people. Sanctify the congregation. Assemble the elders. Gather the children. And those that suck the breast. Let the bridegroom go forth of his chamber, and the bride out of her closet.
Right. See, stop all things. Just come together. Assemble yourselves, you know. Let you know. You see how it says that the bridegroom go forth of his chamber and the bride out of her closet. You know, because they came together in the chamber to get married. Well, a marriage chamber. Get Leviticus 25, 8 to 10 is a time to move. He said, hey, it's time to get up out of here. So these are different sounds. Y'all with me? These are different sounds of the trumpet that they're blowing to determine, and we heard them, we knew what the sounds were. Just like you know the beginning of certain songs, you know the song. When it comes on, that's my jam. You know, that's your jam, right? You know, so when you hear it, Israel didn't want to hear no sounds of no trumpet. Let me get out of here so I can hear nobody blowing no trumpets. I can go back to Egypt and kick it with the damn Africans and be cool. Be with these heathens and follow their ways as they serve their idols. Read.
You said Leviticus 25.
25 and 8.
Leviticus chapter 25 and verse 8.
Right.
And thou shalt number 7 Sabbaths of the years unto thee. 7 times 7 years. And the space of the 7 Sabbaths of years shall be unto thee 49 years.
Go ahead.
Then shalt thou cause the trumpet of the Jubilee to sound. Jubilee. Salakia. Thou shalt cause the trumpet of the Jubilee to sound on the 10th day of the 7th month. In the day of atonement shall ye make the trumpet sound throughout all your land.
So this is a day of atonement, which we're in the first day, so the 10th day is going to be the day of atonement of the 7th month. This is the first day of the 7th month, and we count 10 days, it's going to be the day of atonement. That's what he's saying. And we blew the trumpet on the day of atonement. Read.
And ye shall hallow the 50th year, and proclaim liberty throughout all the land, unto all the inhabitants thereof. And it shall be a jubilee unto you. And ye shall return every man unto his possession. And ye shall return every man unto his family.
Right. So the 50th year, the jubilee, even he told us, you know, we plant. Everything is out of order here now, because the 7th year you're supposed to let it rest. Every 7 years you're supposed to let it rest.
That what rest?
The land. And now he's telling us, you know, the 50th year, this is the 50th year. Read.
What do you mean like make the land rest? Are you supposed to vacate it?
No, you're not supposed to be planting. Not supposed to be planting. Let it rest for 1 year.
Okay. No, I never knew that. No, I never knew that. I never read that.
Go ahead.
Verse 11. A jubilee shall be 50th year be unto you. Ye shall not sow, neither reap that which groweth of itself in it, nor gather the grapes in it. Are thy vine undressed?
Right, so this is what he's talking about. On the 50th year, it's supposed to be supposed to let it rest. That's why you look at it, everything is out of order now. They doing this now. They grow everywhere they can. That's why the most I send the bugs. It's in the insects. And what happened? They got to come up with insecticide that's stronger and stronger and stronger, because what the bugs do, they lay their eggs right on the insecticide, and when them babies come out, they eat it. They're already immune to it. They eating it. So they gotta make it stronger and stronger and stronger. Each year it gets stronger and stronger and stronger. That's why you look at the grapes and the plums now. I remember having a grape when I was younger, man. The grapes don't look like they look now. Plums don't look like they look now. They white. Purple on the purple, you know it's purple there, but you look on the outside, it's all white. You can't already scrub that off, can you? Can't wash that off, man. Whatever it is, you know. So I said we drinking and eating poison and living. Sad, but it's true. But see, if they follow this, I'm gonna say, you look at the laws of the Most High, they're breaking all the laws of the Most High. That's why the land is all jacked up. You fly across the country, look down this wasteland. You can't grow nothing there because the insecticide that went into the ground and destroyed the ground. That's strong. But the farmers can't grow anything. And if they grow it, they tell them they paying them not to give it to the market. It's bad, man. This place is hell. Go ahead.
For it is the Jubilee. It shall be holy unto you. Ye shall eat the increase thereof out of the field. In the year of this Jubilee, ye shall return every man unto his possession. And if thou shalt sell, aught unto thy neighbor, and buyest aught of thy neighbor's hand, ye shall not oppress one another.
That's right. You're supposed to be, that's why he letting us know how we're supposed to be loving each other, trying to look out for each other. Don't oppress another brother because he don't have as much as you have. And look down upon him, you know? Read.
According to the number of years after the Jubilee, thou shalt buy of thy neighbor, and according to the number of years of the fruits he shall sell unto thee. According to the multitude of years, thou shalt increase the price thereof, and according to the fewness of years, thou shalt diminish the price of it. For according to the number of the years of the fruits doth he sell unto thee.
Right. So you got to do it accordingly. But listen what he say next, read.
For ye shall not therefore oppress one another. Thou shalt fear thy power. For I am the Most High, your power.
That's right. He says we're not supposed to oppress one another. And what we doing now? I'm going to get mine, you get yours. Ain't got nothing for you. I'm going to get yours too. Whatever they can get, they're going to get. That's the mindset now. They even put it in their songs. And what they're doing, those songs have a lot of power.
God.
You know, and influencing people, especially the young generation. Get Matthew 24. Go to my shop.
So they put a lot of Egypt into the music now.
So what?
They put a lot of Egypt into the music now.
Oh yeah?
God.
Egyptology? Like Egypt.
Well, I'm talking about, Egypt is, as far as, going back as far as the pharaohs go.
Oh.
Like what Moses and what the Most High and Moses had him go against.
Right.
Those same principles are going into the music now.
Right.
Even they start to use those symbologies and such forth, as far as I don't give honor to their powers, but those powers that they had back then, they're putting in the music now. They just encrypt it to where it's pop culture now.
Wow. Look at Matthew 24 and 36. Go ahead, verse 36.
You said Matthew 23?
24.
And 46, you said, right?
No, start at 35.
Matthew chapter 24 and verse 25. Matthew chapter 24 and verse 35. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away.
See, say heaven and earth may pass away, shall pass away, but his words not going to pass away. The words, same words we just read from the Old, the same words that he's saying, that the only thing they had to go by was from the Old Testament. Read.
But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only.
That's the day that we got next. Mashiach Yahushua got next to the power of the Most High. So here it is. It said nobody know but the Most High only. Read.
But as the days of Noah, but of the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
So just like Noah was saying, it's gonna rain. It's gonna rain. Nobody believed him. That's how it is right now. We crying to the people saying, hey, you better get yourself together, because the end gonna come. And what if they don't get themselves together and they die? They heard it. They heard the message, but people still not getting themselves together. And the Most High kill them. The Most High put them to death. It's too late then. It's too late. They say, I wish I would have, should have, could have. Because you're gone now. And you didn't take the time to try and put in works to make it to the kingdom, so why should he bring you to the kingdom? When you heard it, people heard this, and they just said, okay, well, I'll just slide by. You know, the Most High he understand my heart. You hear that all the time, right? He understands me. He know that I'm, who I am. He made me this way. He made me not to follow him. Yeah, right. Go ahead.
For as in the days that were before the flood, that were eating and drinking.
They were eating and drinking, read.
Marrying and giving in marriage.
Marrying and giving in marriage, read.
Until the day that Noah entered into the ark.
See, until the day that Noah went into the ark, read.
And knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
See? Just like he said. Just like Noah. When he set that ark, everyone said, let me in. That's all my shaka was gonna be. When he come, you ain't got yourself together, you're gonna be left or burned up. Read.
Then shall two be in the field, the one shall be taken, and the other left. Two women shall be grinding at the mill.
Let's talk about, let you know that women gonna be working jobs as they are today. Not grinding at no game together, grinding like two women together, grinding against each other. Nah, that's talking about they working. Factory, or they're doing some type of laborer's work. Read.
The one shall be taken.
One shall be taken, read.
And the other left.
The other left. Come on.
Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your power doth come.
That's right. Watch, he said. Because we don't know when the Most High gonna sit on Mashiach Yahushua to judge and make war. Read.
But know this, that if the good man of the house have known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched, and would not have suffered his house to be broken up.
That's right. If the thief know somebody's getting ready to come in your house, look, man, they coming over your house Monday night. They said they're gonna be there at 10 o'clock. You're gonna be prepared for them. They think you don't know. But if the thief knew that they were coming, you'd be prepared. Read.
Therefore, be also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not the Son of Man cometh.
That's right. That's why we got to be ready. What he said, therefore, be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not the Son of Man cometh. Because he's coming like a thief in the night. Yeah.
Question, now this is something that confuses me. Okay, so when Yahushua HaMashiach comes back, obviously that's in game. So there's a lot of prophecies that being filled now, it has to be filled in before he comes back, like racial wars and other stuff.
Yeah.
So how can he really come like a thief in the night if you see all this? Like, I'm not too sure if this can be answered or not, but are things going to get like better? And then he's going to come like a thief in the night? Because if I see all this calamity, at least in my mind, I'm thinking like, okay, Mashiach should be coming any minute now, which I don't know what the minute would be.
But there's been a lot of things that happened that people say he's coming. He was just in times, you know what I mean? There's so many, you have to know so many things in the Bible as far as a lot of things, that
Because
That's why he said nobody knows but the Most High.
because I was thinking of like
You're not going to be able to fathom that he's coming. He's coming like a thief. Now he's catching everybody off guard. That's what he's saying.
and that's in the works. I'm definitely not questioning this. I'm just in that mind state. 'Cause like for example, I was thinking about the Watts riots. Now I wasn't around during that time, but obviously that was a race riot war.
Right.
So I mean, I don't know if that's. I mean, obviously it has to be one of the prophecies to get to to Yahushua coming back. But I guess my question is that if you see something like that, I mean, I guess maybe that's what you're alluding to, that when that happened, obviously Mashiach didn't come back that that following week or even the week after.
Yes.
I just have a comment. As long as I've been living, it's been race wars going on. There's small pockets, but you always see racial tension and racial violence happening. Sometimes it escalates, and it's just a steady going thing. So if you just look at that for an example, he should be here now, people should say. It's going to seem normal. It's going to look normal. Everybody going to continue to live like normal. The prophecies are happening as we speak, been happening since we were always born.
Second Peter 3:10. So this is what's going to happen. I mean, you're looking at him coming like a thief in the night. This is what it says. I mean, that's why he said be ready. Because when he comes, it's too late. When he comes like a thief in the night, it's too late to get ready. You got to be ready. That's what we're working on now. That's why brother reminded me how I say all the time that this evening how we rehearsing, we practicing, we rehearsing what it is that, remember, we're a generation that was not born with this truth. You know what I'm saying? So now you have children that you're looking at born with Hebrew names and can grow up in the truth. You see what I'm saying? You can teach them the truth. Whereas nobody can deviate them from that. Because it's bred in them. The generation that you're looking at now, children that can be born now with parents that's in the truth. But the way the world is, to maintain that, unless you're gonna homeschool them, unless once they go to public school, it's gonna be some changes. You know what I mean? Once they get out there with the peer pressure, the madness of the schools, got all these students in the classroom. Yeah, all kind of madness going on, right? He said, and they trying to get you to accept all these things. Like it's normal. But I'll read that. 2 Peter 3:10.
2 Peter chapter 3 verse 10. But the day of Hamashiach Yahushua will come as a thief in the night.
He's going to come as a thief in the night. Read.
In the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
It's too late. It's too late. So the heavens going to pass away with a great noise. That's the heavens, the sky we looking at, and the earth. Not the third dimension where the Most High dwells. Read.
And the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
There it is. The elements going to melt with fervent heat. It's too late then. When he's talking about what he's talking about here, it's too late. That's why I say, be ye ready. Going to melt with fervent heat. Read.
The earth also, and the works that are therein shall be burned up.
So we ain't got no time after this. If you ain't ready, as he say, be ye ready. If you ain't ready by the time he come like a thief in the night, he say he coming like a thief in the night, it's too late. Read.
Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved.
Everything you see gonna be dissolved. Seeing that everything gonna be dissolved, read.
What manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and righteousness?
That's a spiritual conversation, he said. What conversation you supposed to be having that's spiritual, knowing these scriptures and talking about the things that the Most High has done, will do, and gonna do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, go ahead.
Looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of Hamashiach Yahushua, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
That's right. What kind of conversation we're supposed to have, knowing that this gonna happen? Without shadow of doubt, this gonna happen. what we're looking for. A new heavens, a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. You know? We're going to be redeemed from the earth with the sound of the trumpet. Gotta hear that trumpet, right? If it's the Most High will, you know, that's why we gotta stay on the path. Get 1 Thessalonians 4:16. So that's why it's important to know about the trumpet, I think. But what we're gonna read here, read this. 1 Thessalonians 4:16.
First Thessalonians chapter 4.
First Thessalonians chapter 4 and verse 16. For Yahweh himself shall descend from Salakia. For Yahweh HaMashiach himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of Yahweh. And the dead and Hamashiach shall rise first.
Right, so you hear what he said? With the voice of the archangel, with the trump of the Most High. Trumpet of the Most High, so that's how important it is. What kind of sound is that going to be? The trumpet of the Most High? What kind of sound is that going to be? That's going to be something that, believe me,
Grab everyone's attention.
don't grab everybody's attention. You ain't got to worry about it. Get Revelation 1 and 7. But hold that. Because the trumpet of the Most High, why he says this. Read that.
Revelation chapter 1 verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds.
And the clouds are the chariots of the Most High when you read Psalms 105.